For una wey no get all this money to buy portable fans, check this out. This is a 5 volt. I see this fan is working. See this power bank is powering this fan, and this is not even a 12 volt and this thing. I did this connection by myself, and see this is a 12 volt port. It's working. It's working well. Just like it doesn't blow as well as it should be, but it's blowing well enough to keep me cool in the night. So in case you don't have the money to buy, or maybe your rechargeable fan isn't charging, you don't have the money to buy a new battery, or you just don't want to spend that kind of money, you can just do this small connection. I tested it. I used it to sleep 2 days ago, and the thing didn't kill my battery. It only used just 2 bars, and 2 bars is like 10,000 milliamp, and this is a 20,000 milliamp power bank. So if you have a 10,000 milliamp power bank, it will be enough to carry your fan throughout the night. And this is a Casa fan. It's an old fan actually. This is a 20,000 milliamp. So I didn't need to spend any money. These are USB cables that is a USB cable that I already have, and I also have this one already. This one is plug for my printer. My printer is no longer working, so instead of just throwing the cables away, I decided to connect this to my USB cable. This USB cable is supposed to be for my camera. So instead of throwing them away, I did this connection and it worked fantastically well. And it worked throughout the night without even, it only used half of the capacity of this power bank. So if you have this is a DC port, um a DC cable. This is a normal USB cable. You too can also do this. I just use black sellotape to hold it together. See, and it's blowing really well. And this cable, you can also, if you don't want to do this kind of connection, you can buy a DC cable on Jumia for around 4,500, and it will actually work better than this construction I did, because this fan is only receiving 5 volts instead of the recommended 12 volts. If it was 12 volts, it will work far better than it actually is. But even as at like this, it's blowing me very well. It's blowing really well. See, but it's just at 12 volts. If you do a 12 volt connection, and this capacity of power bank 20,000, if I feel like, not that I feel, I'm sure the fan will probably kill the power bank if you increase it, if it's too high. But even as at like this, if you buy a 12 volt USB, a DC connector for your power bank, if you leave it like this, you will probably get the same result using just half the capacity of this power bank. But the only time if if you buy a 12 volt DC connector, I think it will be better if you buy a bigger capacity of power bank, maybe those 50,000 milliamp mAh. You know, 50,000 be probably be enough to get you, to keep you you know in good temperature throughout the night at high volume. You can still increase and reduce it. See, you can increase it. It's not very loud, but it's blowing very well. And this is a very long cable, so I can just keep this power bank wherever I want it. I can drop it anywhere without it getting in my way. And in the morning, I will still have enough battery to charge my phone. That is remaining 10,000. And my phone is 5,000 milliamp. So I'll probably just use only one bar to remain only one bar. So would I recommend you to do this? Yes, very well. It's fantastic. It's a very fantastic experience. It doesn't damage your fan. The only thing is that it won't blow as well as when you do a direct connection to the AC port. This AC port here. But it will blow, it will work well enough. Especially if your power bank already has supports 12 volt. This one doesn't support 12 volt, it's a 5 volt. That's why it doesn't blow very well. Supposing it supports 12 volt output. I will not really need a 12 volt USB to but this one is still good enough, even though it's not a 12 volt connection. Yeah, so this is really cool for 0 naira. Spend 0 naira. That's why it's not always good to throw away things. Some of these things that people throw away, you really need it for something else. That's why I don't always throw away everything. I keep all these USB cables. I always keep them. But first of all, I test them. I test the cables to see whether they are good before throwing them away. I don't always throw away cables. Cables are very, very useful. You can use it to repair things and do DIY, stuff like that. See, just my power bank like this, and it doesn't kill the power bank. There's very small voltage. It doesn't consume much power, and your fan will function very well. It's not just casa. You can use it. You can do this connection with any fan that supports DC connection, any rechargeable fan. You can, if your fan has a battery inside that is still good, you can equally use your power bank to charge the acid battery that is inside. But it won't charge very fast. But you know, although you won't even need the inbuilt battery because if you have a power bank already, you can always leave it like this, plugged in like this throughout the night, and it will just blow very well. It's probably even better than buying a new battery for this fan because all these acid batteries they don't really last that long. You can't even use it throughout the night without really reducing the volume of air that comes out of the fan. But that, yeah, it's a very fantastic stuff. For all these tech companies out there are too many few DC to USB connections out there. The ones that are available are very, very short. I watched YouTube videos, and after doing this connection, I wanted to see how they compare. The cables that all these companies make, they are too short and also too expensive. This one is free. I did out of what I have available already. So if you're one of those people that have already done this connection or don't know how to do it, once you cut open this thing, you can use a scissors, a plier, or anything, or a knife. Once you open it, once you open up the cable, you cut the cable, you would naturally know how to connect it because the colors are just the same, black to black, red to red, or if they are not the same, you can equally match the connection Sometimes it could be pink to red or brown to red, but or green to black or orange to red. Those colors they are just negative and positive. So once you just see brown to red, you already know it's like just close to you know what you are looking for, because they, even though the colors are not the same, they try to put a color that is almost the same, just like white and black, black to white, things like that. Or you can watch YouTube tutorials on how you can do your own connection. If you have any USB cable around in your house and you already have a DC connector, you can just do this connection like this and be happy. You sleep peacefully throughout the night. Heat no go kill you for night. You get. You even prefer it to buying a battery for your fan. Because after buying battery for your fan, maybe highest that happens that the battery will just last maybe a couple of months or highest 2 years. The acid battery will just die. All those things, you know, they last. Compared to when you have your power bank. I'm not saying your power bank will last more than 2 years, but if you already have a power bank, you don't need to spend extra money on extra battery, because after using this kind of power bank with this kind of capacity, you still have enough juice in the power bank to charge your phone. You see, to charge your phone. Or you can just buy two of this power bank, or you buy a power bank with a bigger capacity. You charge your phone, power your fan, you'll be happy. So thank you very much, and I do hope this video actually helps whoever is watching it. And goodbye.